What's up? It's your girl, Danae Erica, season 2 bitches. Yo, bitch is back. Back with Filterless Fridays. And today I have a guest. What's up, girl?
Hello. Hey.
It's my god sister, y'all.
Hey.
Y'all think I talk shit.
They have no idea.
They have no idea.
Y'all in for a treat.
Yeah, a whole different type of treat. Now, I had to bring her on for season 2 because first of all, let me get started and say I was supposed to start season 2 in February, but this is my shit and I do it the way I want to fucking do it. And I decided that March is just gonna be the best for Filterless Friday shit. It's Women's History Month. So I wanted to kick it off, obviously, with a woman who is a wife, a mom, and a new boss now.
That's how he is.
So y'all all know that Danae Erica represents wife, mom, boss, okay? And now you hold all 3 motherfucking titles. You know what I'm saying? And you can introduce yourself today.
Hello, everybody. I am Dionna, and I am the new owner of the Fashion Garage.
It's the proper talking.
It is. Oh, we gon'
if you gonna loosen up a little bit.
Okay. Can we get into it a little bit? Okay. It's gonna switch up. Just give me a little bit of time. It's my first podcast. It's gonna switch up.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So what business is it that you have? So what's the name? And tell them what it is, price points and stuff like that. And then give me your Instagram too.
Well, my Instagram is Dionna Diva, and my clothing line that I'm starting is called the Fashion Garage. I wanted to only do hats and t-shirts, but like I told you earlier, y'all done forced my hand to do fashion lines. But t-shirts, hats, t-shirts that say cute little sayings.
This is a hat, by the way.
Yes, this is one of my signature pieces.
All right, girl.
For the Fashion Garage. My t-shirt started at $45 and my hat started at $65.
Got it. So you're extra. So if you're basically a cheap bitch, it's not for
No,
you.
it's not. No, it's not.
For cheap bitches at all.
It's not.
Let's just put that out there. Yeah, it's a brand.
It's not priced for budgets. It's priced for
consistency.
Yeah, it's priced for quality.
I be on a budget sometimes,
and that's okay. That's okay. But we walk in Saks and we don't ask for no discounts.
So, shit, I do. Yeah. But I ain't gonna ask you for one though. But I'm just saying shit. I'll be like, what's on sale? What's sale rack?
Well, most of the time we walk in Saks and high end.
But yeah,
stores,
we know what the fuck.
And we don't ask for discounts. So I'm not gonna cheat my brand down.
Yeah,
It's some dope shit.
It is.
Sure.
It is, and it fits you like perfectly.
Thank you.
You have to know her to know she extra
bald head
as
and pretty round face.
Oh my god, extra as hell. So, since you are a wife, how long have you been married?
I have been married now. It'll be a year, May 28th.
I know, like it was 2
Yeah, it'll be a year, May 28th. It'll be so almost a year.
Oh, you almost at the year mark. Exciting. See, my first year was interesting, to say the least.
This is no different though. I mean, maybe because we dated in college, but it's no different.
Yeah.
He just, a lot of shit I used to trip over, I don't even care no more. Because I'd be like, you my husband.
Yeah.
So where you going?
Yeah.
Nowhere. You got to come back home.
I mean, you know, that's
the so where you at? Where you going?
Yeah.
What time you?
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, no, nigga. Just
stay as long as you like. Take the kids. Stay as long as you like.
How many kids do you have?
I have altogether 5 bonus babies. Or 5 children. 3 biologically, 2 bonus babies.
See? Too many kids for motherfucking life.
It is.
It's a fucking Brady Bunch over there.
Drive a fucking tour bus.
And what's the age? See, that's what I'm scared of. I don't want no damn minivan.
You can't. Oh, girl.
Somebody can't go. Somebody can't go.
Well, after you can have maybe one more, and we tour busing it.
Listen.
We tour busing it. My kids are, oldest is 13, 12, 11, will soon be 9, and 2. About to be 3. And 2 of the kids got the same birthday. My 13-year-old and my 9-year-old, 8-year-old got the same birthday.
They sure do. So how is that? Like,
my oldest son, been doing like trips for him.
Okay.
But my youngest son, like, you know, he's still in the birthday party stage. Okay. My oldest son, he want to do vacations. He about to be 14.
Oh, damn. See, that's what I want to say. I kind of want to combine birthday parties, but now I kind of waited too long.
Yeah.
My son to be 4.
Their interests, their interests
I have
are
another
different.
Kid. Even if I start now, it's like, shit, he'll be 5.
No, their interest is different. Their interest levels.
Sounds like a headache to me.
It is.
Let's get into this raw and unfiltered shit, though. Alrighty. Okay? Because this is how we do Filterless Fridays around this bitch, okay? Let's see how we do it. So, I'm going to bring up a topic, and you're going to tell me your opinion on it because you are a wife, and this is wife talk, okay? Today is about wife talk. And I know you've heard in the blogs with the Kiki Sheard situation of her saying, which for those
my
who
eye
do not
twitched
know,
off that shit because
yeah, the lash almost flipped the fuck off your eye for a second. But okay, so basically, long story short, because I don't have the full story, but just to paraphrase, basically, Kiki Sheard mentioned that she, basically don't allow other women in her house. It was whether it's a friend or whomever. She feels like she wants them to stay at a hotel or wherever she wants to put them up at. But since she is married, she is not letting another woman come to the crib. So, of course, she got her ass chewed up all over social media because they like, what kind of husband do you got? What kind of friends do you got?
That's the question.
To feel like you can't bring in X, Y, and Z. So what's your opinion on it before I put my opinion on it? Because Instagram does not know my opinion, by the way. Okay. People always want to know my opinion on certain stuff. I'm like, yo, listen to my podcast.
That's right. You ain't getting nothing.
You ain't getting nothing for free. Ain't shit free. Okay.
What kind of friend she got? What kind of husband she got? Because every bitch that I'm cool with, you can stay in the same house.
This is about to be good, y'all, because I feel the exact opposite.
What kind of nigga you got that you can't leave? I wouldn't even be married to a man if I felt like when I get up, you got to get up.
See, now I'm different. I ain't letting no bitch stay with me.
Really?
You seen Soul Food, right?
Cousin Faye.
Yeah. You see how you know exactly what I was talking about?
Yeah.
Now, this is the thing. I don't think, like, when people are like, what kind of friends, what kind of husband? To me personally, I feel like certain things you don't leave out for anything to happen to. You protect what's yours. So you got a nice watch on. Mm-hmm. You in a room full of people, you're not going to take that bitch off, even at your house. I don't see you leaving your Rolex on the table, going to the store, and just be like, it's fine. I'm going to leave it on the table just because it's at the house and I trust everybody at home.
Nah. Anybody that's my friend that's been over my house around my husband, no. For one,
well, staying there. So have you had anyone stay there? Because being around is different.
But it's certain people. That's the difference. You ain't my friend.
Well, yeah, because you ain't my friend.
You're not my friend. You're not my friend, period. I have women that I am just strictly associates with.
Right, of course.
My friends,
ain't nobody standing my shit. Oh, nobody.
Shit.
Not nobody. Not
well,
bitch.
I'm the type where I don't like standing people's shit.
Me neither. I don't like people in my space. That's the number one reason why nobody can.
My sister-in-laws live out of town, and when we go to Vegas, my husband be like, "We ain't gotta stay in no room," and I'll be like, I know
because I like my personal. But no,
I
want
to be able to do my makeup, leave my shit around, open my suitcase, not feel like I have to straighten up and you have to go to somebody's house.
Exactly.
But if somebody told me, I don't want to never say never, but if somebody was like my husband cheating on me, I wouldn't believe him because that's how much trust I have within my husband.
Damn, you next
level. And that's how
I don't
much
put shit past nobody.
And I know. But I never felt like that with him. Without nobody else.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But my husband, I don't feel like that. So if a bitch come over my house and I feel like I gotta get the watching my husband,
I would not watch anybody. Let's make that clear.
Said.
That's what I said. I don't know the full story behind that. I just know
her friends are not going to be alone with her husband. So
I'm not getting up, but can no bitch stay because I don't know. I believe in if you don't put people in certain positions, nothing will happen.
That's true too.
So that's kind of my intake on it. Like I got close friends. I've been friends with for years, way before I knew my husband. And I don't think that my husband's attracted to any of my friends. Let's make that clear.
Yeah.
But I'm not putting neither one of them in a situation where something could happen and I'm looking stupid as fuck because...
But then you got to get away from me all the way around.
What you mean?
You got to get away from me all around, Danae. If my peoples, my circle, and I've had the same friends, they know how I'm cut. So they know it's consequences behind it. My husband knows it's consequences behind that. Yeah. So I don't feel like these are people I trust. I can trust you around my kids. If I ain't gonna trust you, I ain't gonna trust you.
Now, and I can see that. And I'm different. I believe in with any and everything is levels to shit. Like when people are even with your spouse, what you said it yourself, like it's one thing to be like, okay, I trust you in this area, but I don't trust you here, or I trust you on this level, but not the highest level. And I feel like that's the difference.
That come back to then that's not her friend.
The
woman said friend. She said, any friends come over, they can't stay.
None of my fucking friends can stay. Not a cousin can stay. Nobody can stay in my shit.
Not your friends though.
They're my friends, but it's not happening. I mean, like I said, outside the fact that I don't want nobody in my space, but but as I don't know, I feel like you have to protect what's yours. Even with my kid, like I don't let anybody watch them, and I got friends that I don't think will do anything. But let's make this clear. So I have friends who have kids. I feel like they're great moms, but I feel like we parent different. Absolutely. So because we parent different, in certain situations, I personally won't put my kid in because we parent different. Like, I'm one of the type of I'm the type of parent that when my kid is at Chuck E. Cheese,
you standing there
I'm
with him.
standing there with him.
Okay.
I'm not the type of parent that
That's me.
say, oh, they just playing because for one, something can happen to your kid. Your kid could be doing something out the norm.
Oh, yeah. Like I just told, not to interrupt you, but my son is almost 14 years old. He just this past year got to go to the movies by himself. And I was like scooting up, and everybody was like, they been going to 10, drop them off. Who just dropping their kids off?
That's the point that I'm making. So you see how you may have friends who drop their kids off at 10. That don't mean that they're a bad parent.
No, it doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? So let's just...
Every kid maturity level is different too.
And I believe in that. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like I do have friends that just be like, oh, let's let them play. Let's let them do whatever. And me personally, I could trust them. I don't think that they will harm my kid. I don't think that they will touch my kid. I don't think that, you know what I'm saying, they would do anything purposely. But your judgment of letting them just go, not knowing your kid could be kidnapped and fucking gone for hours because you be sitting here talking, you know what I'm saying?
My kids, it's sad to say, my husband, he be like, my kids don't even play outside.
Yeah.
My kids don't even play outside, and it's sad to say.
I'm very protective, so I'm saying it to say that doesn't mean that they're a bad mom or I don't trust them.
Everybody parenting
their
different.
Judgment is just different to me because, like you say, because you even just said, who gonna let that kid go at 10? Shit, a bunch of people. Yeah. If anything, people look at you like you're doing too much, and that's fine.
Yep. But I ain't putting no lock on no cot. If my husband is all, if you gonna do what you gonna do,
and that's my whole thing. When I tell people, when they be like, "Oh, I have to do this and do that," and I'm like, first of all, they're gonna do what they want to do, and it's ways around every fucking thing. Let's just make that. You got a nigga location. They want a bitch to come to them. That's what the fuck is gonna happen.
Ain't no way around it.
Ain't no way around it.
Ain't no way around it.
But I'm also not putting you in a position to do shit.
She is a newlywed too.
I don't
so
mean
it's
shit.
like, but it do because the question was asked. The lady had only been married like a month when the question was asked. The lady had only been married for a month. So
what you think the month have to do anything with it though? Versus if it was 3 years, because I've been married for 3 years now, and I still got the same mindset that I had beforehand. Because once again, I protect my valuables. I got people that I trust to come in my house, but I'm not just leaving money on the table.
My husband is definitely.
So you don't mind, so because you have a high level of trust, I'm not talking about your husband, I'm talking about friends, family, whomever, you don't mind just blatantly leaving money on the table?
Absolutely not. And it's going to be there when I get back.
Oh, that's just going to be some damage.
Oh, for sure. But thank you, Jesus. Everybody that is around me has something going on in life. I ain't got
that
no
also
bum,
makes
no
a
bum,
difference.
No bum bitches and no bum niggas around me.
You know,
everybody
that makes
around
a
me
difference.
Stuff. So
you're right.
Ain't nobody gonna come in my house if I leave $100 out and be pressed to take $100 off my table.
And you know what? That makes a difference between, I think what's her name? Queen Naja, I think, whatever the singer name is. She did an interview talking about the topic, and what she said is what I actually agree with. Like, she wouldn't let anyone stay, but it does depend on the friend. Meaning, you have a whole friend, and then the one friend that's more the family-oriented friend is the one you feel comfortable with, which I agree with, because I got whole friends, and I don't give a fuck. Them whole friends has not been around my nigga, but I do feel like the wives could also still fuck your nigga. You know what I'm saying? They not exempt, but when you have a situation to lose, such as your husband, your kids, you may feel like she's not on that type of time.
But it gotta be him.
Yeah,
it gotta be him, because a bitch can be bad as all outdoors.
Now, are you the type? So I'm gonna ask you this, because I agree, because really your husband.
That's why I took my vows.
Your husband.
And I can always tell my husband, it's too cold to be homeless. So you can do some stupid ass shit if you want to. You gonna be homeless because the streets, baby.
The streets is fucking cold. So answer this. Are you the type, if you had to pick a situation over your friend or husband when it comes to who you would be mad at? So we're going to say one of your closest friends and your husband cheated with each other.
Ooh,
who
Lord.
Specifically would you be mad at?
When I got out of prison? because that's where I'm going.
Oh, I'm sure.
Ain't no jail. I'm going straight. Ain't no county. We're gonna
Ain't no
bypass
county.
all that. Who would I be mad at more?
Yeah. So let me show you something. So I'm gonna tell you how you have to think about it, right?
I got the answer.
No, hold on. Before you tell me the answer. Okay. So you know how people automatically assume, hey, your husband, because your husband is who you took the vows to.
No.
Your friend owes you a whole
different level of loyalty.
See, what I say is levels to this shit, right?
Yep. A whole different
so
level
you
of
see
loyalty.
how like people don't think, they be like, well,
I was just about to say, it's not the politically correct thing to say. Politically correct. Oh, you be mad at the man. How am I gonna be mad? But no. Your friend is a whole different level. Say, bitch, you knew. Yeah. You fucking knew. Yeah,
it's a whole different level of loyalty. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. So that kind of reverses back to all right now. Now. Got a little thirsty. What's going on here? But yeah, so yeah, my whole thing was it's a different level of loyalty. People like, you always take the man back, but you'll never take the friend back. Because I'm one of them. No,
he ain't coming back after that.
No, not after that.
You ain't coming back after that.
Not after that.
But for sure,
but just in a situation when you get into it, and some people be like, well, you'll take the man back versus your friend. But I'm like, your friend holds a different. Because your friend got your secret.
You know some shit my nigga don't know.
That's my whole point. That's my whole entire point.
You know some shit my nigga don't know for sure.
People be so stuck on, well, you know, your husband is who you took vows to. You mad at the woman, but okay. But as a friend, you hold a different level of loyalty. So remember when I said levels to this shit? That's what I was talking about. So you know, it's literally levels to this shit. Like your friend can piss you off and do something such as, I don't know, even if she was friends with one of the bitches you beefing with. Mm-hmm.
I've had that happen before.
Yeah, so even if you decided you wanted to be back friends with her, you'd be pissed, but
it's
levels. Yeah. So when people be like, well, do you trust them or don't? It's levels to this shit. Would I trust you in one area? I don't trust you in another. Okay. And what I will accept in one area, I won't accept in another. Levels to this shit.
Okay, I totally agree. I totally get that.
Yeah.
But I still feel like
you can still, of course, feel
a bitch can't. If I don't trust you, I just don't trust you.
No, and granted, you know, my thing is I guess that's what I'm different at. Because I could trust you as a friend, but when it comes to niggas, it's just like maybe there's something I don't trust you.
And then bitches be looking at, she got this, he give her that, he do this for her.
It's a lot of women that's like that. It's a lot of women.
That ain't how that work. That ain't how that
work.
But
that's good though. That's good. But you also said you don't think your nigga will ever do anything.
But no, what I'm saying is bitches will look at it like, bitches won't even want your nigga. They will just want
the satisfaction of feeling like
or
they
the
got
lifestyle that your nigga has set you up
That's
with.
it. They're not even going to get. Because
they realize the different bitches bring out different niggas. Exactly. Different things in niggas.
Yeah. So that's why one person can be with 3 different people and only one get the best version of this person.
Yeah. And I've dated niggas where I'd have had the latter of it. Like, damn, he did X, Y, and Z for this bitch, and I get with him, and he ain't. Different bitches bring out different results in niggas.
Period. And people don't understand that. So, like, people are like, oh, she got this ring. You know, she got a watch, she got a house, she got a car, whatever the situation may be. And even like in my situation, I have to tell people like, I do believe that my husband has worked very hard to get the ring that I have. Mm-hmm. I also feel like I deserve the fucking ring that I have. Okay, you know, people be so quick.
It's behind the scenes.
Yeah. Because it's a reason why he felt like I deserved it as well.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's niggas I see with money and the rings be horrible. So
them chips.
Yeah.
I always say when he was making a real bitch ring, they scooped up the diamonds and threw them in her shit. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's the whole situation.
We deserve.
Yeah.
We deserve.
Yeah.
And we deserve upgrades. This ain't even it.
This ain't even it. I already said that. I be showing him with my upgrade. I'm like, granted, you can take your time because I have a really nice ring. But
you want better.
I still want you gonna exactly. Then it's like shit, you gonna be still making way more money by the time it's time to be upgraded. So, you know. Yeah. And the shit I've been put through, upgrade me, nigga.
And just because, like we was talking earlier too, not to switch off. Talk into I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But not to talk off the subject, but we was just talking about earlier, like it's a lot of things that go on within a marriage that everything is not for the internet. I don't give a fuck how much y'all think everything goes on. No. You have no clue. Everything does not.
And you're like me, you post a lot just like I post a lot. But
it's
a lot
none of my personal business.
That you still don't know. Like I may show you what I'm eating. I may show you. You know what I'm saying? What I'm drinking.
I ain't sure I just cuss this nigga the fuck
out. But you do not know I just cussed him clean, cut the fuck off. Like I damn near chopped this dick off.
And you not gonna know. And you not gonna know. Because then it goes off into the, okay, well, fuck this nigga. He this, he X, Y, and Z. He's
And then
a
you go
horrible,
back with the nigga.
and you
That'd
back
be
with
my
him.
problem.
And then you want to tell us, like I just made a post the other day, mind our business. Bitch, we was minding our
Yeah.
business. This shit came
You
down
put
my
us in a group
timeline.
chat, bitch.
Yeah. So no, it's definitely levels. It's definitely levels. I understand where Kiki coming from. The more that we talk,
Yeah, and that's why I like
still
to have.
stand
See,
on
and
what I stand on.
when I have guests on here, I don't tell them what we're talking about. Because she
for
asked me
sure.
only like 10 fucking times.
I would have did some prep work.
What are we talking about? And this is Danae Erica and Unfiltered. We don't filter, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I like to. So I didn't know, and the reason I said it because I didn't know that she was going to come with a whole different answer from me. And it was to the point that we're completely opposite. But as we both talk to each other, because that's the whole point of having conversations, we both seeing each other's point of view. Like, damn, I didn't think about that.
And I'm standing on that. I'm standing on my decision.
I'm standing on mine too.
You can't share my toilet if I can't trust you. You gotta go.
I feel like I can trust you where I trust you, and that's it. I've been burnt by too many people in my fucking life, so I don't put shit past nobody.
And that's exactly why every relationship should have their own set of rules, because what work in one relationship may not and will not work in another. Because
you got some people that's like, oh, like I'm a big believer. I don't know about you, because of course the whole point is wife talk. Do you put stipulations? I don't like to use that term. Fuck it, I'm gonna use it anyway because I don't know what else I want to use. Stipulations on what time your husband can come home.
Absolutely. Oh, this a good ass podcast. Yes, I do. Let me say that in the mic. Yes, I do.
Okay,
yes, I do.
What time?
Okay, and if he looking, yes, I do.
So what time do you feel like is a reasonable time for your husband?
You should not be coming in my house past 3:30.
I agree. I'd really say 3, but I'll give about 3:30.
And like I said, I'm giving you 3:30 because maybe after the club, you want to grab something to eat with your fellas. Maybe you want to stop at the casino. But as a married man, you should not be coming in when I'm getting ready to leave out for work.
No.
And my husband respects that.
Yeah.
But we had to cross rivers and lakes to get to this point because his sisters, back to then, he has a lot of family that live out of state. He feels like when they come, he should be able to kick it with them for as long as he wants, and it shouldn't be a problem.
But your marriage is...
He don't work no more. You don't even live here no more.
No,
what?
Seriously.
The son?
Yeah.
Nah, Instagram don't.
My thing is, you can kick it with them tomorrow.
Yeah, because you gotta come home, and it, like I said, it was a struggle at first in our relationship because my husband was so used to, I guess in his previous relationships, coming and going as he pleased. But I always, and then
it's a respect thing. And I keep, okay, fellas.
There we go.
Let's not get to the point, oh, my woman trying to control me. It has not shit to do with control. Everything has to do with respect because even as women, it's certain things like me, I'm the type of wife, I wear tits out, I wear all that. But it is certain stuff I will not wear. And if I do wear certain stuff, majority, like 98% of the time, I'm with my husband.
Yeah.
I'm with
that's
him
me
looking
too.
like a horse.
I always got my titties out.
Yeah, I always got my titties out.
That's my thing.
Yeah,
how this brooch is going to be my signature. My thing is always having my titties out. But my husband, I know people be like, this nigga don't never say no, because they was he know what it's feeling like. But he also knows I'm not gonna be the one coming out in no booty shorts with my ass hanging out and we just going to breakfast. Right, he also knows that you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna have on a see-through outfit and we going to the movies. Yeah. It's a time and it's a place for everything. Exactly. Yeah, you definitely read the rooms
and all that. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. So like, I try to tell women now. Let's just get this clear, okay? Because I don't think y'all know who the fuck I'm talking to.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I ain't gonna bring it up too much because, of course, she married now. Okay. Let's just say I was surprised the bitch is married. Okay. Shout out to James for pulling my bitch out the streets.
Because I was deep. My dog, I was deep. I'll be like, the streets is waiting, nigga. You better be right because the motherfucking streets is waiting. No.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
But it take that.
So this is my thing. There's nothing wrong with that. The reason I even brought that up, I meet women, which I love when I inspire women one way or the other. Like, I literally love it, right? Especially when they tell me. Because sometimes there's women you can inspire, but you just don't know. So they tell me, like, I really love you, whatever. And women feel like, at least with society, that they have to be a certain type of woman in order to be a wife.
No.
Not at all.
Because I don't cook.
You don't cook?
I don't cook. I can't cook.
thought you know I could.
Girl, bye. I can feed a nigga. But like cook, like nigga, we about to have like Thanksgiving and Christmas. No, I can't cook. But
what? See, I didn't even know
that was on the floor from day one. Not to go back, resort back to what you talking about, the coming in late. My mom, my aunts, they always be like, you hard on him. Let that man. But how you start something is how it would be.
Period.
And I never wanted it to be an option where my nigga felt comfortable with coming home.
Because if you starting off like that, now you ask him to stop doing something that I was okay doing.
Why would I stop? No, I don't cook. My husband didn't marry me because I know how to cook.
So that's the point that I'm making. You have women. So like me, I like to call myself the complete package. Okay.
Well, I'm the bronze. What is the platinum? I'm the bronze because baby, I don't cook. But my husband did not marry.
I'm more of the diamond.
He married for my other skills.
I'm like, oh my God.
Got 3 rings like Kobe. I mean, no, Steph Curry. 3 rings like God. Steph Curry, like I always say. He ain't married me for no motherfucking food.
And that's the thing. So I feel like I'm the diamond package, okay? I could cook. I'm a boss bitch. I'm educated. I'm a great mom. I'm like the wild bitch too. And I'm more of the Barbie, right? Because prior to at least social media, you know, people used to like dog the strippers out. They used to dog out women who, you know, wear weaves. They just look a certain way, right? Carry themselves a certain way, like to party, like to drink. Everybody used to the wives being like the wholesome women who basically dress like nuns.
A Stepford wife.
Yes.
Yeah, nah.
But social media has kind of broadcast that the bitches that y'all like consider side bitches are actually the ones getting married.
Yes,
and
they are.
I know women who be like, damn, her and her.
And not you.
I'm over here looking crazy.
And not you. Because it's fake. Niggas like genuine. They like genuine women.
Ladies,
it's
if you
fake.
listen to this, be you. Fuck that. Nigga either gonna be attracted to who you are. Yes, we can tweak a little. You know
I've had a whore phase.
Yeah.
I probably got my husband because of my whore phase that I'm really good at certain shit that I do. I'm really good at it.
I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with that.
That
by the way, they mesh well. Cause I'm not big on like seeing favorite couples on that, cause me and my nigga is the favorite couple. But y'all are one of my favorite couples. And the reason why I say that,
that's my guy,
is because that's your guy. Like,
that's my guy.
Y'all are like, y'all mesh well. Like when y'all in a room together, you can tell it's laugh, kiki, kaka. It's not robotic in uniform, because I see some people, it's very
and seen and cut. Like, as soon as the cameras go off. No, like, anybody like who's around me and my husband, like, I'm not going to filter how I talk to him, because it's, of course, I'm not going to go hard in the paint. But I'm going to talk to my husband. I always talk to my husband because we got a room full of people. You have to be who you are, period. Because you can only fake for so long.
You can only fake for so long.
You can only fake for so long.
That shit comes out. And sometimes it come out and you don't know it came out. You know what I'm saying? So
until your ass get some damn divorce papers.
I feel like, be you know what I'm saying? Because like, I wear my titties, I out, you know what I'm saying? I twerk, I have fun.
And I don't twerk. Now I can't.
That's my thing.
I can't.
That's
but even
my thing.
I
and
can't.
me and him, all we do is twerk on each other.
I can't.
Like, we're the fun couple.
I can't dance. I got white girls.
That's fine if you were the boring couple, but I don't want women to feel like they have to not do it because they're worried about what a man has to say.
And every single guy I have ever dated always smoked weed. I don't smoke. I've never taken a pill, none of that stuff.
See, I'm not even attracted to those type of men.
See, and I'm naturally just be high off life. I don't, even at my wedding, people was like, "You was fuck." No, I was completely sober. Yeah. Completely sober. That's just my personality.
Well, she actually went viral because she did the crybaby.
And I'm gonna do it again.
And I don't see, no, you know, wow. So I ain't seen the shit wrong with it.
She did it. That's why I'm like, but you did it first. You did it at your wedding.
I did.
Yes, you did.
My God, I
yes,
sure
you did. It just wasn't nobody caught it on film.
No, they did catch it on film though, but it didn't go viral.
Yeah, I did the crybaby in my wedding
dress.
But
you know what? I did in the whole wedding dress. I didn't think I could twerk because I kept saying, I want to change clothes so I can twerk.
Nope.
And I still made it happen. So you're right. Actually, I was on the floor because everybody's concept was in front of grandma. Yeah, grandma is at. So this is what my problem is.
My grandma was gone because I did it
that's
the last
the
like.
Thing. So that's the thing.
My adult reception. It was an adult reception. Yeah. I did it like the second to last song. It was 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, I did the crybaby. Everybody, no, this was the one that killed me. In her dress. The fucking dress is in the basement in the bag. I'm never gonna wear the dress again. And it's tore up from people stepping on it, kissing. I'm sorry, kissing me.
Wait to sell my dress. I still haven't sold.
Girl, my shit so tore up. And mine was custom made. And it's stones missing. And holes in it from people stepping on it. You gotta be who
by
you
the
are.
end of the night, you ain't gonna give a fuck about that.
You
Because the
married
night
your-
is over. You just there to have fun. And my whole thing is this: even when you go to a wedding or a birthday party, and you be like, it's all this cussing, it's all of this rap songs. Fuck. Not literally
You
fuck
know the
grandma,
people wedding you going
but
to.
my thing, yeah, because guess what? If I was going to grandma wedding, I got to hear the blues is all right. I got to hear Johnny Taylor.
And at some point in time, the people before them thought that was inappropriate.
Yeah. We not listening to Cardi B at grandma and granddaddy, you know what I'm saying, 50-year
No,
reception.
you got to be who you are.
So you got to be who you are,
You
period.
got to be who
so
you are.
I always
And
tell women,
everybody's wedding day, that was my dream wedding. My wedding was perfect. I always be like, if I can go back to that day and do everything again, everybody, it's people who have country weddings where they coming down in Western cowboy boots, and I would look at it like, what? But that's their vision. That's their day. So and a lot of people that was talking, they never even had a day. Yeah. So just get your day.
Well, I've had a whole situation where somebody was at my wedding talking shit, and I'm like, how about you?
I know about this.
Yeah. I ain't gonna really say it, but yeah, shit, you have your day. You worry about your shit when you have your shit.
Day.
And
you can have it however you want.
You can have it.
If you want to be formal and you want to do the what is it, that little ball dance that Cinderella did? If you want to do that in the circle, you can do that. But
my thing is, it's some shit that I pay for. So
and every wedding besides yours and maybe one other one, you be like, I'm ready to go, because they be beautiful, but they're so boring.
Yep.
No, it was a celebration.
Yeah, y'all wedding was fun.
We went through COVID. We
always
went through.
Sound like my shit was the latest, but if
we right there. Yeah, that's sis.
Yeah, most definitely.
Sure.
I always say that. Like, and I ain't gotta say that she be saying it either. But no,
it was a
because even like that, I stayed to the end.
We celebrated. Yeah, it was a celebration for sure.
And it's like no matter what be going on, in a haywire way, because if you shit going on behind the scenes, that you be like, fuck, but
we made it happen.
Make it happen. By the end of the night, it's like this is the moment. Like I always talk shit, like because I didn't want a wedding.
No, you didn't.
I did not want a wedding.
Did not want a wedding.
Okay, weddings are a fucking headache. And I tell anybody that. That's not to discourage anyone out there. If it's fun for you, great. Kudos. But
and Bridezilla.
Listen.
I know you was.
I wasn't.
I was pregnant, so but I
wasn't. They said I wasn't. But I knew I was. I said I won't have to be a bride if I just do what the fuck I say.
And it's real simple. We didn't switch off into a million. That's how you know. This is nice. This is real classy. This shit is popping. There ain't even no liquor going on in here.
I know.
This is natural.
Everything. This is just...
But what people, this is your day. I told my girls, and I had 13 bridesmaids. I wouldn't give a fuck if I told y'all to go to Swanson's funeral home.
She said 13, and I almost had a fucking heart attack. Okay.
13 bridesmaids. Because my husband has 7 sisters that was in it. 7 sisters that was in it.
2 fucking men. And see, so what's your thought process on that? Because I'm glad we talked about it, because some people feel like you have to, because I know you have a relationship with your sisters. Mm-hmm. Some people feel like you have to have brothers and sisters a part of the wedding. And some don't.
I have 2 sisters. I got 2 sisters, and I have a brother, a god brother. And it was not an option for me. They were going to be in my wedding. My little sister didn't make it to be in it, Chelsea, but it was an option. That is a moment. And then my husband was like, I got a million sisters. He's the only boy.
I think the good thing is y'all have to understand that, because, which we didn't have that problem, but I feel like my people that I want on my side is who I want to be. Whether it's your siblings or whomever, but I feel like I pick who on my side, you pick who on your side. It wasn't like, well, I got a sister.
Because my husband was like, I got a million sisters. They ain't got to be in my wedding. But my husband is also the only boy. So how can you not put
shit easy if y'all motherfuckers ain't got a relationship?
Shit,
fuck that. If I ain't got a relationship with you like that, your ass nothing next to me. I already got enough.
I'm gonna say this here, and they know.
I'm not gonna add your 5 sisters because you got 5 sisters.
And I always call my sister-in-laws the Kardashians. So that's Rob.
For sure.
That's Rob.
And I most definitely know the correlation,
Yeah.
But it is different because y'all have that type of relationship. Yeah. So I do think that's cool because now it's less pressure.
But even if we didn't, I'm going to be honest, I would do that for him because that's one day.
If he didn't want it, though?
No, if he didn't want it, of course not. But my brother and my sisters was going to be in it. And it wasn't even open for discussion.
You can't make his...
I did. That was ain't nobody come to see him, Otis.
Not at all.
I was the Beyonce.
You were.
And the fucking Kelly. He was the Michelle.
Ooh, shade.
Michelle. But they came to see me. It was my day. It was whatever made me happy. But that's what made me happy. Being able to.
Which is nothing wrong with that.
And
plus, you was okay with 13 bitches. Because me, I couldn't do 13 bitches. I already had too many as it is. And
y'all just don't know.
The good thing is, though, I talked to all of my bridesmaids besides one.
Y'all just
2.
don't know. I went from 13 to me and my best friend. She's my kid's godmama. Hey, Diamond.
So did everybody that was in your wedding party, are you still cool with them? Everything is still good between?
Every single one except for I kind of look sideways at one person. I do, but you know how to deal with them now. When a person show you their true colors and the person show you who they is, it's up to you to believe them. So I know how to deal with her, but just one. But everybody else, I fell out. Like my wedding coordinator used to be like, breathe, because I would be crying. Like, why can't they just do because it'd be so simple. I don't like this dress. I don't like the makeup artist. I don't like the way my hair. Well, I wear my hair in a bob. Bitch, when a nigga asks you to marry, you can wear your hair any way you want to. The dresses were not my super favorite either, but I didn't go for the people that I felt were shaped like the letter A. Right. I went for people in my wedding that are genuinely my friends. Yeah. So everybody can't wear a tight dress. And I don't give a fuck how you feel or what you're squeezing to on a regular day to day. I'm not looking back at my wedding photos and it's fupa.
Yeah. And see, I had tight dresses, but
everybody was body.
Yeah.
It was body.
Yeah. And that's the difference. Like, my bitches is bad.
No. Okay? And they were beautiful. But I wanted a
But what you did, but that was logical because I feel like too, which I'm glad that you didn't do, because some people be like, oh, I'm gonna put this person in my wedding because they cute. And it's like, but what about the bitch who gonna be like a real bridesmaid to you, or you know what I'm saying, or a real friend to you outside of this? And people be so shallow. Now I'm a shallow bitch. I'm a shallow bitch. But not when it comes to stuff like that. Because I'm a genuine person. You get what I'm saying? So
I had people in my wedding that I genuinely felt. And I'll never give names, but I genuinely felt.
No, we don't give names on here, by the way, unless it's your husband.
I had women in my wedding that I felt gave the, why her, I wish it was me. And then I had people, why her? Flat out, if you get the drift. I had people that it was a jealousy, but it wasn't a jealousy like, I can't stand, I'm hating at this bitch. It was just, I want to get married. This is beautiful. I want this. And then I had people in my wedding that it was like
So answer this, because you said that. So let's go back to the beginning of our conversation where I said it's levels of trust. And levels of how we view people, and you like it's either on or off. But you see how you just said,
but that's different. I still would have them hoes. Sorry, y'all my booze. I know y'all. I call y'all my bitches because y'all my bitches. Y'all know how that work. No, I trust every single woman that was in my wedding to be around my husband.
But you don't trust them enough to understand that they might be still slightly jealous of you in a way. So that's only. I'm not saying that they're not supposed to be around your husband.
They can't help
spend a night. That's not even what I'm talking about.
They can't help that.
That's not what I'm talking about at all. Just so we clear.
No, they can't help that. And that's what people need to understand. Well, people are jealous of, let me say.
They can control their actions, though. I can think in my mind, damn, I wish that this was me walking down this aisle. But the fact that you even sense that from somebody, that doesn't mean, once again, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad friends. That's not what I'm saying.
I have had a friend.
I'm not saying you can't trust them around your nigga.
I've had a friend.
I'm just saying that you see how it's levels to shit, because if a bitch is side-eyeing you to the point that you side-eyeing her, y'all never had that conversation, but you know, because you ain't dumb. You ain't fucking
We'll talk about that on the side.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that now.
But let me tell you,
I have had a friend. We ain't gonna say no.
I'll tell you the names later. Yeah. I've had a friend who I was friends with from elementary school to as far as I can remember. Friend had everything in the sun. Every beautiful Rolex watch. Every beautiful girl too. Beautiful. Every brand new car. Had it. Dressed nice. They knew her first name basis. Dos Vita. That long ago. Yeah, we were young going in there. C'est la vie. Everything you think of had, but was jealous of me. And I used to be like, why do she act like this towards me? Like, shit, I'm looking at her like, bitch, you got everything I would want.
Right.
Jealousy.
But that's because when you got a certain type of persona about yourself and people love you for just who you are,
that's what
that's something that you can't buy.
You can't buy it.
Like, you can find a nigga to buy your Rolex. You can find a nigga to buy your Birkin. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? But you can find it. You know what I'm saying? You can find it.
But you cannot find genuine people.
But you can't find genuine people and people that love your energy and love who you are and what you bring to the table. Like, I always used to say that, like, I've always had things. You know, I mean, shit, we grew up with the same exact lifestyle.
Yeah.
Don't let the chill.
We're only children. for the longest.
Yes.
So,
okay.
yeah.
So don't let this whole chill persona today fool anybody. But
that's why we chill, because we used to shit.
Yeah.
Like,
it's been like that literally since forever. Like, I remember driving Range Rovers. I remember you being in the G-Wagon. Like, we were with you.
Those girls. Those girls.
But I'm saying that to say, like, you live a certain lifestyle. And people don't, like me, I always like to give back. Like, even like how it's Women's Month. And I'm like, hey, which, by the way, I am rocking a woman's hoodie.
It's cute, too. I just told her, like, that's cute. And it look all soft.
Yes. Okay.
She classy, whoever she is. She real
custom
classy.
makes this by tie-dyeing. So just to throw that out there, because I have to show my women some love for Women's Month, okay? But I'm saying this to say that I always show love to women. I have an event coming up, which is March 26th, by the way. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets, because it's to support women. That's what it's for. Saying that to say that people just don't like what you got going on, when I feel like, hey,
I think I'm cute. I think I'm beautiful. So it doesn't, me saying that you're cute and you're beautiful, it's not changing that I'm fucking beautiful. Yeah, it doesn't take anything away from me. But some people are really like insecure within themselves, and they feel like, I don't want to, or I don't want the attention. But like, that shit in you is in you. No, you know what I'm saying? If it's in you, it's in you. So yeah, that's.
Back to the wife talk for a second.
I'm sorry. We drift.
That's what this podcast is about. Like, this is not robotic. I don't write stuff down. I do not.
She freestyling, y'all, and I'm slightly shy, but I'm letting it loose. I'm
fucking shy.
Slightly. I ain't never been on no podcast. I just be listening to them.
I don't mean shit. You be on the internet going to fucking every day.
Because motherfuckers need to be listening so they can learn some shit.
Every fucking day. She be going every day, dog, on something. So, what is your favorite part about being married?
That's my guy. I ain't gotta put the camera to the camera to the watch and the plate no more, or block his plate off, or just show his glass or show his hand. Like, that's my guy. That's my husband. That's my husband. So I don't like, he genuinely is my best friend. And he get on my fucking nerves sometimes. But that's my dog.
You a motherfucker to deal with too, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I for sure am. That's how I know, like,
he's it.
Yeah. And the whole, like, that's my dog. And how I knew he was the one for me is because I used to always be like, ooh, and I said this in my bridal shower. I'm going to say it in front of the world now. I used to always be like, if a nigga with some more money came and talked to me, would I stop talking to him? And it sounds so shallow, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm 35 now, but I was young. And I did. I used to be like, if a nigga with a bigger bag came and tried to talk to me, would I leave? Hell yeah. Especially this nigga probably on some bullshit anyway. And 99.999% of the time I was right. They were on bullshit. But my husband has never given me a reason to not trust him. And I've never had that from a guy, to the point where my husband has told me the password to his phone. I don't even remember it. Where I used to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no reason to go through that. If that's my guy, that's my person. And they always be like, how do you know? You know.
No, you know. You feel it.
Because it wasn't about money. Yeah. It wasn't about none of that shit. That was
bullshit, yeah. Oh, yeah, because this is the true material girl right here.
Yeah. And can't wait. I'm going to say this because it needs to be said. Can we get out of the women have to go through shit to get the reward of being a wife?
Yeah, because I don't like that.
I just want to say that. I ain't go through nothing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
He came from the gate on
not at that time. I ain't go through shit. I don't like that.
Why we got to go through hell and back?
See, it's a stigma for black women. They feel like we supposed to be stressed out, and I don't like that. I feel like we are at a point where we can be happy, and that's how we know that things are meant. Because if you notice, half people who go through the most bullshit, specifically just to quote unquote get a ring, don't even get a damn ring. Or it take them 20 years to get one.
No. And I used to, Danae can vouch for this. I used to always be like, oh, he acting up? Take his pictures down, new nigga. New
First
nigga,
of all,
who this?
This bitch, let me tell y'all about this bitch.
New nigga, who this? And I didn't regret it.
This bitch had 3 boyfriends in 1 year, like, fuck it. And she'll post all 3 of them niggas in 1 year.
And she has some, I'm bringing them. Hey, y'all.
Hey, brother.
Hey. And you better say it. And but I knew my worth. And I didn't feel like I had to stick around or stay or put up with nobody bullshit just to say that I had a nigga. Yeah. Because in the Bible, it says he who finds a wife finds a good thing. I knew what I brought to the table. And if I told him motherfucker I loved him, I loved them.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing fake at the time, none of that shit. But when you start showing me your hand and you showing me that you on some bullshit, you can't chill with me. You can't rock with me. Because after the trust is gone, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew that what you display and what you show is what it will be. I made it very clear from day one. I'm not putting up with no shit. And my husband never.
Shit. That nigga blink wrong. He'd be like, new nigga, take his pictures down.
New picture.
And he'd be like a new nigga in 2 weeks. I'd be like, what?
And they used to laugh. Oh my God. They used to talk so much shit about me. They did. And y'all, I give them that. But I won. I got the happily ever after. I genuinely. It's not fake. Yeah. This ain't for no Instagram. I genuinely got the happily ever after. It's a genuine
thing, you know. And what I like to, like, which me and my husband are about too. We don't like to act like everything is perfect. Because people.
Because she be on Brandon be on the damn videos, like. I'll be like, he about ready to just get the fuck up and leave.
But listen, he a motherfucker though. Everybody thinks
I thought he ain't talk. And
everybody thinks that.
I know him forever. I think he's probably said 5 words. For the longest, I was like, I don't think he like me because he don't say shit.
No.
But no, he just don't talk.
But he talks. He has to be in a comfortable environment.
Okay.
He has to be if he around you enough and comfortable, because he's not talking too much in front of you. Like, he don't know who you talking to, who you going back out the room.
Oh, I get it.
Like,
I get it. And we just talk too damn much.
I mean, we women.
We talk.
But we also open, you know what I'm saying? But he's like, he don't do that shit. Like,
but wait, let me turn it around on you.
What?
How did you know?
This is my motherfucker.
You see how I just stole it? Okay. How did you know that he was the guy for you?
I knew that. Well, first off, I was in one situation and prayed myself into him. Okay. I had to ask.
I remember that situation.
Yeah, it was between literally him and another nigga, and I'm like, okay, God, who is it? Let me go in whatever direction it is. Mm-hmm. And literally that same week, I went into the direction I needed to go in. Mm-hmm. But then what made me really feel like he was the one for me is when I left him alone. I was minding my fucking business. And he came right back to me. Mm. Okay, so it was different because when we first started talking, I had asked him, well, we didn't fully mention it, but it was kind of like about seeing how a relationship would go. Mm. He was a real nigga to me. I like real niggas. Mm. He told me, I like you, but I ain't ready for no relationship.
Oh.
And I said, I can respect it. Because obviously at that
point. You ain't got a choice. And that's good.
That was my whole thing.
That's good.
Because you got men that try to play it off for, we can see how far it go, and then now 3 years went by, and y'all ain't even in a relationship to be able to call this nigga your boyfriend. So that wasn't happening. But he was being honest and real. Then when it was time to come back around, you know, he found that I was single. He found that out and was like, he left basically a situation that he was in. Mm. It wasn't a relationship, but a situation, and was on my ass.
Like a huggy.
Man.
He got you.
So literally like a fucking
But
diaper.
You guys I couldn't picture you with anybody else. I couldn't. Because it's y'all, you appear to be total opposites because I swear, Britta is just so calm every time I come around. And Danae be, and she gonna tell you how she feel. I'll be like, Lord,
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
But that's your person.
But that's the thing. We are completely different, but we're so
But that's why you compatible.
Like, we love clothes. We like looking good. Like,
Brandon
like,
be throwing that shit on.
Yeah, Mr. Throw that shit on. Like, he likes to get dressed. He loves getting his hair cut. He loves manicures. I love that shit too. Okay? Like, I love being a bad bitch Bill. You hear me? And when it comes to clothes, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We like to go out. We like to eat. Like,
now, see, me and James is different with that.
Yeah, see.
My husband is the practical one. So my husband is the, and my husband reminds me a lot of my dad. My dad name is James, and he's light skinned, and he's bald head, and so is my husband.
Oh my God.
But my husband is the practical one. My husband always be like, "You're gonna be a millionaire for sure," because my husband is we don't need that. We're not spending that.
Oh, see, yeah. My husband's not like that.
He's very.
My husband's like you.
Okay.
Yeah,
no, he's like extremely.
Fucking money.
He is. Yeah, I do. If I got $1, I'm gonna find a way to spend it. Yeah. I do, and I gotta stop that shit because it's not good.
You gonna shop every check.
But he is, and that balances me because if I dated someone or if I was married to someone who fucked up the money just as much as I did, we wouldn't get nowhere. We wouldn't get nowhere. My husband is so responsible. He is.
That's good because there's a lot of men that's not responsible.
And that's another thing that made me like attracted to him. I'd be like, "Oh, babe, you got white people credit." Scammers, all his shit locked up, so you ain't gonna get a hold of none of them numbers. But my husband, but he is extremely practical. He be like, you don't need this, you don't need X, Y, and Z, and I. Not even trying to toot his horn or brag because I don't want nobody busting him in the head, but I know what's in my husband's account. So, my husband's straight.
So how you say how Brandon doesn't talk? Well, if you want him to talk, you have to hear him debate because that's the biggest debater that you would ever meet, and the shit is annoying as fuck. Okay, so like how Brandon is not that practical, so he will argue about that, and I'd be like,
why he needs something or
no, like he feels like he needs whatever it is that he buys. Like,
oh no.
Now, I also was
some Jordans.
I don't like cheap men. Can't stand cheap men.
But I can, and I'm, we here. But it's a difference. It's a difference between, and I had to learn that with my husband. It's a difference between a nigga telling you, I'm not getting you that. Because you can wait.
No,
or my husband saying, we're not getting that right now because we're saving for a house.
Yeah, no, that's different from, no.
But it's niggas.
When we go out to eat, our bills are high every time. We go out to eat a few times a week.
You also got one kid.
We also have one kid, and that's why we want to, I want to keep it that way. I mean, I might bust in another one maybe, but yeah, you got a Brady Bunch. I'm not doing that shit. Because that tell me right there, like, I had to change my lifestyle for some snotty nose kids.
But but let me tell you, my son's father is deceased. He died when they were 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. My husband took on that role, and for the longest, when I don't give a fuck how many niggas y'all saw me date. Wasn't nobody come around my kids.
Right.
It was maybe 1 or 2 that I could think off the top of my head for sure. But other than that, and they don't even remember them because they were that little.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to get up, and I used to I'm saying this out loud. I used to get up for work. 3 a.m, get dressed, and go peek in my son's room. Like, okay, make sure nobody came in here trying to do nothing to him.
Yeah, of course.
And I trust my husband, but those were my sons.
But that's your prized possession.
And he loves my sons like he is there, like they're his. Mm-hmm. He loves them boys, and my sons respect my husband and love him, as a father. That's so good. That was because it's a lot, and my sons is ooh.
So. You spoke on what your favorite thing is. What is your least favorite thing about being married?
My least favorite thing about being married, I'm going to be 100% honest with you.
That's the only thing
you're married. That's it. It's no, you get mad at a nigga back in the day, I'm going home. Bye. I'll see you in a few days. Ain't none of that. It's not no space. And it is a whole different expectation. My husband and my family, I'm Superwoman. I'm supposed to go to work. I'm supposed to stop at CVS. I'm supposed to stop at Target. I'm supposed to stop at Kroger. I'm supposed to pick the kids up from school, help with homework, make sure Lexington has her bath. I'm supposed to come home, cook. I'm supposed to walk 3,000. I'm supposed to walk 3,000. I'm supposed to heat some shit up because I ain't a cook, but I will stop and get food every day. I'm going to feed my family. Mm-hmm. But we literally sometimes want to scream like, I am not Superwoman. And the kids will walk past him to talk to me.
Swear to God, it's something about being a mom.
They know they think that they gonna always say no.
I think it's that they know that we're gonna get shit done. Cause see, men also drag.
Yeah.
Things like you ask a man to do something, he tends to not move as fast as us women. I don't know why that is, and I think, but I've also heard part of the secret because one husband did tell me that he doesn't get up as quick because he know if he doesn't get up, eventually
she will. Mm-hmm.
So I did hear that as a thing. Yeah. But yes, I don't know. And that's the thing about being Superwoman. I
don't want to be Superwoman sometimes.
Boss, you want to put up your fucking cape.
I don't want to do that sometimes.
Oh,
like for Mother's Day, babe, come closer. For Mother's Day, I want a hotel room
by
alone.
Myself. Yeah.
That's it. And I don't want to even be sounding mean or nothing. Like,
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck them kids.
Leave me the fuck alone.
I want to order room service. I want to draw the curtains. Yep. I want to order movies on that TV. Yep. I don't want no friends up there, no homies. I just want to be alone. You just want to scroll on Instagram and mind your fucking business. That's it.
Have no fucking clothes on, no panties, no bras.
That's the one thing I miss. Well, I don't miss it because I wouldn't trade being married. But that's the one thing that I'll be like.
You miss those moments because there's times that you need them. Like, it's one time that Brandon got offended because I was like, listen, when I start feeling like I'm cussing everybody out and I need a self-care day, I'll be like, okay, I gotta take a break because I'm being too fucking mean, and y'all are getting the worst version of me that I don't even like being. It's taking too much energy. I'm mad at the fucking world. Everything's getting on my nerves.
You sweating because you're trying to get ready while everybody else is ready, and they out the door, and they wondering why the fuck you taking so long. I just got.
And then it's like I supposed to not look up to par because we on the way out the fucking door. No, bitch still throwing no lashes. I'm still combing my hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to find what shoes I feel like go best with my
little bang
outfit.
Be sweating shit. All I got is a bang now. Little bang be sweating and shit. But yeah, you missed the whole, it was just for the longest, it was me, DJ and Blake. And I'm the only child, so I don't mind being alone. Where he comes from this big family, and it's always, and I have to get out of that because I know for the longest, my in-laws used to probably think I was acting funny because they would be around, and they would be around. Now, mind you, I work from 5 in the morning to 3:30, 10-hour shifts. I wake up at 3:30 in the morning, my day starts. So by the time 6, 7, I'm winding down. Most people are just starting to get in the group. They would come in town, or I would go to them, and I would just go in the room and sleep. I would kick it for them. I would make sure.
How are you with the in-laws?
I love my in-laws. My in-laws give me just enough. Because I could have a mother-in-law that is overbearing, and I don't. I have a mother-in-law who gives just enough, and I love her for that. She comes around. She holidays. She makes sure we good. I call. She call. We check on each other.
So you have
she watches everything I put on Instagram. Oh, she do. Now my mom-in-law see everything I put on Instagram.
So she gonna be real nice doing this shit. Then.
She is. So I do. I thank God for that.
She gonna see
I thank God for that because it could have been worse. It definitely could have. But she gives me just enough where she's not overbearing. But I know if I really wanted to be like, hey, Ma, I want to do lunch. And she's the only mother of anybody I've ever been with that I've called mom. Because I don't believe in that shit. They used to be like, you can call me Ma, I can call you Mrs. Such and such. Because I got a mama.
Yeah, for real.
But she my mother. She my mom for real. Cause we
and then too, y'all married. So you can call her mom.
But no, how your mother-in-law? Or this ain't about you?
This is not about me, baby. We are not having that conversation. That's a whole. We don't even have time for that shit. Okay.
I'm gonna that. But I do. I have good in-laws. And his sisters at first, because it's so many of them, I used to be like, these hoes, I don't know who.
So you get along with? So as a whole, you get along with the family.
The family.
Okay. Yeah.
I was like, oh, these Kardashians want to cut up. I'm gonna show them who the real Black China is in this bitch. But no. No, it never came down to that. Them are my sisters.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because shit, you had all 90 of them in your wig.
Yes, I did. And them, those were the ones I was like, they gonna give me the hardest time. And they probably they're very glamorous and beautiful young ladies. All of them, absolutely drop dead gorgeous.
They are.
Them was the ones who didn't give me no problem.
It's always like that.
I had a bitch so basic in my wedding. Bitch, sit down. Talking about what you do and don't like.
Yeah. It's always the most basic.
I'm leading you to where the promised land.
Yeah, for real. All right.
Bitch, I'm putting you in the area you need to be in. No. I want a tight dress. You don't need a tight dress. Yeah. I'm doing you the favor.
Yeah, for real. Because the fupa is fupaing, okay? Like, I get it. I do. And I would say, overall, my girls didn't give me a headache. The one that gave me a headache got put outside the wedding and
still showed her ass.
Still showed her ass, like... I don't understand. So, you do get that. But I will say, we're going to end this here.
Okay. This was wonderful. I want to come back. You got to ring back, sister.
If we do a part 2, conversation may get a little deep, though.
Okay. I'm ready for it.
Deep.
This was good. This was classy. It was real classy.
So, do not forget to subscribe to my website at thisisDanaeErica.com. And don't forget to follow me on my social media pages, such as DanaeErica_, which is DanaeErica_, and Danae Erica Podcast. And make sure that you keep up with the content, because season 2, I'm bringing the motherfucking heat. Do you hear me? I already said what I'm going to bring. I don't think y'all believe me. So we going to keep this shit real, raw, and unfiltered for Filterless Fridays. And I'll see y'all motherfuckers again next week. And then we're going to get your social media again.
At Dionna the Diva on Instagram, and the Fashion Garage. That's _fashion_garage, 3 underscores after that.
All right. We're going to get into it then.